Welcome. We're podcasting the Worship and Nonsense podcast where you hear from a media guy who is ex-church and a worship pastor, blah, blah, blah.
All right, what episode is this?
This is episode 6.
We made it 6 episodes?
We made it 6 episodes, but people are only going to see 2.
That's
because we're going to take down our old episodes.
Excuse us, we have a soundboard.
We have a soundboard. We got our iPhones.
We got our iPhones connected.
We got the interwebs.
We got screens.
We got, as my mother would say, the internets.
We got Stephen Furtick.
The Facebook. Oh God. Okay, let's play this clip because I saw a very funny comment on this clip. So
okay,
can you play this phone clip?
First off, so we're starting with nonsense first, then we'll get to worship.
Yeah, great.
Okay,
let's talk about this.
Is that like a thing though? Are we always going to start with nonsense?
Everybody loves a little dose of nonsense.
Okay, cool.
Everybody.
So you're talking about this TikTok clip.
This TikTok clip that is on Instagram, so that doesn't matter. And here we go. The phone is crapping out. The phone is crapping out.
Oh my gosh! Already. Okay, hold on.
Anywho,
hold on.
Okay.
There we go. We're good. We got this. We're recovered.
So this is a young man who has been delivered from his homosexual ways. I'm not questioning that, nor am I saying that, but this is a funny clip. And we want to show it to you. Most of you have probably seen it.
Let's start over.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
Right here.
Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I'm not gay no more.
So
okay.
The funniest comment is because like most of the people are like, oh, he's delivered. He's speaking in tongues. The comment was like, this man is definitely still gay. He almost threw up at the fact that he said women 12 times. I'm terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it was just a funny comment. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, okay. I got some topics.
We're not homophobic by any means.
No, not at all.
Just to let you know.
Gosh, we just got canceled. That was just a funny clip.
Just a funny clip, bro.
That's all.
This is just a funny clip to show you what charismatic culture can do to you.
Exactly. All right. So I have a topic for you.
No, I have a topic.
You want to go first?
I want to go first. I want to go first. I saw a video the other day of this church. And
can we pull that video up?
No.
Okay.
It's a local church. Their live stream was up. And I noticed that over 75% of the people on stage were wearing sweats. And I just wondered, does anybody have... I'm not going to say anything. No, it's the church I know. I'm not going to say anything.
That's why.
But I just want to know, should we have an issue with the fact that they basically look like they hopped out of bed?
No, not at all.
No?
No. What's
not
the
even
issue?
a pair of jeans?
Who cares?
Like, here's my other problem.
Is it because it was live streamed?
There's some men who have so tight of pants that you can see their Carl Lentz, you know?
Their Carl Lentz.
And then you got, like, I remember we used to have to tell chicks, like, don't wear skirts on our stage.
Oh, because of the low shot cameras?
It was 4 foot tall. And so you had like these dress code things, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But like, you wouldn't have a problem if everybody was wearing like a old T-shirt and some sweatpants and some flip flops on stage. You really wouldn't have a problem.
If I was in charge, maybe. I guess.
No, as a spectator,
no,
I'm not thinking about it. You really don't care.
I don't care.
All right, then I'm gonna put that to bed.
No. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why I don't care. Because again, I've never had to think about why. Like someone's wearing something, and I've never had to think about the impact of somebody wearing something different. As I sit here and think about it, I can see why you would care. Absolutely.
Distracting as hell, I'm going to be honest.
I just think, I don't know. So there is something to be said about people that look uniform and look professional and that look.
That's not what I'm aspiring to, just so you know. I'm not aspiring to everybody wear the same thing, everybody put on your denim jackets. That's not what I'm aspiring to.
Okay, good.
But I'm saying just like
you're saying look presentable.
Presentable.
Okay, yeah, because people
shouldn't
shouldn't come out of their house looking not presentable. But what kind of sweatpants? Like, is it like joggers?
No, bro, it's like those baggy red sweatpants with a pink T-shirt.
What's the culture of the church?
It's a church plant. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just picking a bone that I shouldn't. I don't know. I have another bone to pick. We can move off. This
Okay,
one,
but to button it up,
go ahead, button it up.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
But here's the
thing.
thing.
They look okay?
They can't button up because they're wearing old T-shirts that they was sleeping, dog.
So is this T-shirts and sweatpants?
It's T-shirts and sweatpants, and even the worst part was the next part was flip flops.
That is a big debate. So
And
you
then I
say
saw
flip flops
another-
on stage are bad?
I just don't like flip flops.
You work. Look. The worship pastors are the most opinionated pastors ever.
Dang right we are. And then I saw another video the next day, and this bass player was like sitting in the back. Definitely had to be in Florida. Man was wearing like this gray polo with his khaki high rise mid thigh shorts,
Khaki pants
and
bass
he had
player?
his flip flops on, just like. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just not a bone to pick. I don't know.
It is a bone to pick. I think so.
Whatever.
Express yourself
Expressions.
by not expressing yourself.
That's what I gotta do, man.
No, I don't. I think that I get it though. I get it from someone that's church volunteer. I understand because I would never walk out of the house like looking sloppy in sweatpants. I would always have something nicer on. And if I'm being live streamed, I definitely am going to have something nicer on just because it's presentable. So
Says the man who got a fresh cut and put a hat on.
yeah, this is my look. This is my character. I'm trying
I
to
just
stay.
always wear a hat, bro.
I know you do.
I stay be wearing a hat. You don't. I've
gives
done my
us some
hair for
flavor,
so
bro.
many years. You know.
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna lose my hair if I keep putting product in it, bro. I remember I had when I was like 15.
Let's see Let's do the hair reveals.
When
Come on.
when I was. Oh, God.
Look at it. Look at it's all in the wind.
Hey.
Now
bro.
look how stupid
This is my
looks.
emo, bro.
Look at this. I look like the dude off of Hey Arnold.
And I look like Jeremy Riddle after a really intense worship set.
The goat, you mean? Sorry. Address Jeremy Riddle as the goat, please.
Jeremy Riddle is the GOAT.
Please address King Jeremy. King Riddle.
Vocally, he's the GOAT.
Everything. He has the most stage presence. He has the best songs. He's the goat.
Also, this is him every set. I'm like, God bless that engineer. God bless that front of house man who had to deal with that.
Jeremy Riddle is the best of all time.
Okay, you're playing a song from 12 years ago. Can you play like one of his new songs? Off
No,
his
because
record?
I'm playing the best song. I have to play the best song. This is
we
the
go.
best song.
Show it to
of
the
all
people.
time.
Show it to the people.
Come on.
Only 30 seconds.
I know YouTube hates us. Come on.
Look, there he goes. Look, just that.
I will play this song at least once a month on our pod. At least. Do you remember this song?
All right, we're about to hit the.
No, we're not. It's been like 10 seconds. I'm counting. Trust me.
We played this song at our church.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part right here.
Don't you get a new 30 seconds every time?
Yeah, you do. Every time you stop it. And if we're talking, we're learning these YouTube rules.
Yeah.
Man. If we're talking over it, then it's commentary.
Yeah. Where's the gold glitter from the ceiling? Where's it?
Wake up.
Isn't this
Why are you hating, bro?
I know.
You're a hater. Why are you
just
hating?
playing, bro.
Why are you hating? Jeremy Riddle is the GOAT. I love this podcast because we go off on these tangents. We talked about sweatpants and then we veered over to Jeremy Riddle.
Do you think Jeremy Riddle would ever wear sweatpants on set?
No, it's Bethel.
No.
It's Bethel.
Dang. What does that mean?
I mean, it's just the best worship ministry on the planet.
Triggered.
Who's your favorite word? Like, see, I love this. We go to random topics.
Triggered.
Go. Favorite worship team,
Bro, all the
band.
non-charismatic, everyone who loves John Calvin just totally crapped on you.
Who's your top 3 worship bands? Not individuals, bands.
I am a huge
Elevation
Leland fan.
Elevation.
No,
That's
that
Bethel.
would never come out of my
That is
mouth.
Bethel. And I said
my man
bands.
is
I didn't
not-
say
my man-
people. I didn't say individuals. I said bands.
I'm sorry, Leland is a band. Have you not heard the records? Leland's Records? It's a band.
Leland comes
Also,
from
they
where?
Huh?
Where does Leland come from?
My man's got his name on it, but it's the band.
Where does he come from?
He was once on that record, but my man hails from Texas.
Is he really?
Yes, he's actually.
I have a quick story.
He's worship pastoring in Gateway. He just released a song with Gateway. It's dope. It's Abba. Honestly, it's the most simplest writing, which I don't love.
That's what he's good at.
But it's dope. He's so good at making melodies.
That's what he's good at. So
My
story
man
time,
makes melodies
real quick. I was like 13.
Okay.
And do you remember the Acquire the Fire, Dare to Share deals?
Dare do I know that? Yes.
Dare to Share. And we thought we were cool walking around with energy drinks at our Dare to Share. Look how cool we are with our monsters. I came with my youth group, and we like invited friends from school. It was a whole big thing.
Okay.
We get to one of the sessions and worship starts.
Okay.
And you know, Dare to Share, Acquire the Fire. So Dare to Share, Acquire the Fire, they have like the house band, which is always a big name that will lead the majority of the general sessions. And then they always fly, Carrie Job out for the night session, right? Which is also Bethel, by the way. I mean,
used to be.
Come on. So I know they're in Nashville now. So
actually, everybody's in Franklin now. God, we want to live outside of Nashville.
So the worship starts, and we're like shuffling in, like cool worship, like, and it's the classic songs. How Great Is Our God. I mean, this probably was like 2006, 2007.
It wasn't.
Yeah, none of that stuff. So we walk into the auditorium or the arena with all of our friends drinking our Red Bulls, and they start singing How Great Is Our God, I think, or no, Holy Is the Lord. You guys remember that song? You guys.
Holy is the Lord, God Almighty.
Harmonize. The earth is filled with His glory. He's a worship pastor. He can actually sing. So it's funny though, dude, because we're like, I'm not even looking there. We're like in nosebleeds, like whatever. So I'm like, man, this woman that is singing is amazing. Like the voice on this lady is like,
he's like got his back turned.
Yeah,
you just see that.
That's exactly. So the back was this way, like we couldn't see, and I was like, man, she sings so
crushing.
well. Turns around, I'm like,
man's in F singing full voice.
That's my Leland story. Bro. I was shocked, dude. I was like, who is this?
Bro, I got to see Pat Barrett in his early days, and I didn't even know it. So he had this band called Unhindered. And I went to this conference.
Is that Pat Barrett? That's
Pat
my
Barrett.
favorite. Father, will you come and open up my eyes? Go ahead.
Yeah. So we used to go to this conference in New York City, New York. When you're an AOG kid, you go to their New York district conference youth event.
Is that kind of like Acquire the Fire, Dare to Share?
Yeah, it's like a smaller version of it.
Okay.
And so... Dude, this band gets on stage. They all have rat tails. They're just playing, Father. And they've got that tone. And
glory.
We're all just like, honor. Heaven's coming. And it's just like, oh, it's so cool. And then like later on in my life, I'm learning. And I was like, oh, dude, that's the Build My Life guy. I was like, I saw him. He had this terrible rat tail coming down the back of his head.
Oh,
and
man.
it is so funny, man.
That's amazing.
There he is, bro.
Amen.
Look
Dude,
at
these
him.
chords. These are.
Tell me how
That's Pat
this
Barrett.
guy had the worst rat tail of them all.
I didn't know Pat Barrett was in this band.
Yeah, bro, he's the lead man.
No,
Not him. Not on the piano. Not him. Tell me how these guys played 100,000 youth conferences.
Dude. This is the biggest thing out. I remember they were at all those Acquire the Fire Dare to Shares. Wasn't there another one?
Back in the day when you can get popular via conferences, that's interesting.
That was the move, wasn't it? That was the big glow up.
Just play this conference.
Come on.
He opened the video. That's where it was. Your Majesty.
Father, will you come? Right here. Right here.
Honor and power belong to you.
That's funny. That's interesting. But yeah, the conference glow up. That was the okay. Because if you wanted to get popular back then, It was CDs, album sales,
CDs and conferences.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what. Honestly, the move really was those pop rock bands. Like,
yeah, if you could be like, get the crowd amped with the guitars and then really bring them down too.
You were Reliant K.
You were the guy. Now, Reliant K was cool, but they weren't like the soft
worship guys. But that's what I'm saying.
That's what made Unhindered cool to everybody.
That's true.
They could rock it out and then they could get all soft sentimental.
That's so true. That's so true. Man,
like Starlight. You remember Starlight?
No, Starlight. Bro, is that a song?
No, that's a band, bro.
Starlight. Give me a song.
They redid I Will Follow You. I think.
Follow You?
No, that's not it, bro.
Starlight?
No, that's not it. I can't remember a song.
I don't remember Starlight. Give me more bands. Let's talk about
more bands.
You had dude.
What's
does Hillsong United count?
No.
Why not?
Because you're just a Hillsong fanboy. We're talking about.
I was trying to weave them in there. Let's
see. What's that?
We will do a Hillsong review show.
Reveal. What are we?
Oh God.
No, there's that one band that they're still kicking. They're on K-Love now. I can't remember.
Is it Reliant K?
No, it's not Reliant.
Who were your favorite?
Reliant K is no longer Christian, bro. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, the leader came out as like trans,
really?
He's not trans, but he's like trans
affirming,
and he didn't really believe in his Christian faith anymore because the church was hurt.
Hey, but that music is fire though.
Yeah, it is. That Christmas album is the only Christmas album I'll listen to.
Me and my wife, every single year, it's a tradition. Yes, it's a tradition. the Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas. That is one of the GOAT songs. I look forward to that every single year. That's funny. No, dude. So I didn't listen to Reliant K. This is the funny thing. I didn't listen to most pop rock Christian music, Reliant K, even Hillsong, until like middle school. Because we grew up listening to gospel.
You were listening to Fred Hammond.
Exactly. Children's choirs, like Mississippi children's choirs.
That's right.
Stuff like that, right? So,
I'll be a bridge.
Kirk Franklin, the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
You know, are all of these people popular? No.
Kirk Franklin, the GOAT. What just fell?
You got way too excited, dude.
My water. The GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT.
But is he the GOAT? Because he doesn't have his own day. You know, he doesn't have a day
snaps.
that has been dedicated to him.
Snaps.
So if you don't know, what was it 2 weeks ago?
Snaps.
Aaron and I are in church.
Snaps.
And I see on my Instagram that so after all the controversy, Dante BOWE is finally on the surface again. And
hold on,
in his hometown,
I gotta play this in the background. Sorry.
Yeah, in his hometown, they decide to give him a day, declaring Dante BOWE Day for all his accolades. It was so intriguing.
So give us more context.
More context about what I just said.
Is there like an article? Like, did he put it on Instagram?
There was an Instagram post.
Okay, let me see if I can pick it up.
We can pick it up, bro. It's on
it on
Dante BOWE's page.
Okay. We just want to be factual on this podcast.
We just want to be factual.
Of 33 people that watch.
Actually, honestly, people, please comment your feelings if you see this. What would your feelings be if your favorite worship leader got his own day in his state?
Where's this at?
Where's it at, bro? Oh, he might have deleted it.
Is it gone?
Oh, he knew it was shady, bro. He knew it wasn't right.
I can't find it. Find it.
My man's got rid of it. I bet you there's somebody serviced it somewhere. But yeah, in his hometown.
While you're explaining, I'll do some research. Go ahead.
Which is interesting because like he went off the scene for a while because of his issues or whatever happened.
Explain.
He apparently listened to Bad Bunny on a bus and got told that his relationship with Maverick City was going to be paused.
Okay, so official Dante BOWE released new music after dismissal from Maverick City. Can I say something? Hold on, let me read what happened just for context.
Okay.
Dante BOWE is stepping back into the spotlight after what he calls a dark season. On September 26, 2022, if you didn't know, the Maverick City Music Worship Band, which had been performing with BOWE, posted to Instagram saying they were taking a pause on their work with the artist due to inconsistent behavior with our core values and beliefs. Man, we're going through a lot of pauses, aren't we?
I'm triggered.
You're going through a lot of pauses.
I'm triggered.
Aren't you?
I'm triggered.
On January 13th, 2023.
I'm not going through a pause. I'm going through a cancellation.
BOWE released his first single since the incident, titled Hide Me, which he performed on Good Morning America the same day. Okay, so
can I be unbiased for one
go ahead.
time and say, even though I don't love you, great job. Really great job on the creativity. Whatever your producers did,
is that a good song?
It's pretty decent.
Let's play some of it. I haven't heard it yet.
Go in about the middle of it.
Okay, I haven't heard it
That
yet.
I can't.
This is nice. This is Bobby. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, no.
Them ain't real horns. Nah, man,
Nope.
there's no trombone.
It's some guy going
Come
like
on, man. That's a synthesizer. They showed the trombone. Ain't no trombone in there. Come on, second. All right. That was nice and extra. Okay.
Dante, please don't copyright us. Let us play that song on this podcast. We
So
just shouted you out. But anywho, so I guess in wherever he lives, I don't remember where it is. North Carolina somewhere.
Yeah. We got to pull it up right here.
Rockwell?
Right here. Found it. And I just deleted
You
it.
found it?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Right here is the article.
You know, it's honors BOWE with
Commemorating.
wow.
Yeah, you're struggling there, buddy. Okay.
English is not my first language.
So
Just kidding.
we can read that there.
Mayor John Hutchinson honored the Grammy Award winner and Rockingham native with a proclamation declaring January 14, 2023 as Dante BOWE Day. The announcement was made on the steps of the old courthouse following the annual MLK parade, sponsored by the Richmond County Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Foundation. Hutchinson, reading the proclamation, listed BOWE's accomplishments, including 8 Gospel Music Association Dove Award nominations, including 2021 win for Contemporary Gospel Songs of the Year, the song Joyful. 8 Grammy nominations, including a 2022 win for Best Contemporary Christian Music Album for his contribution on Old Church Basement, a live collaborative recording with Elevation Worship and Maverick City.
So first off, let's give our guy some props.
Straight up. But did he give God props?
Okay, so let's talk about it. So I don't think we could beat him up for that. It wasn't him.
Did he ask for it? No, but I think it's a little weird.
Is it weird because
Also,
someone wanted to give him an award, or is it weird because
no, it's weird when like worship leaders cross into the like positional place of getting glory.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like it's the difference between like honor and like crossing the line of like idolization.
This is proclaimed to him, right? So this isn't he didn't put this on himself.
No, but
meaning
he did post it. I know he posted it.
Yeah, because he's recognized. It's like getting an award. If you're not seeking the award out, can you really?
Let's just say this. I said this last time. Maybe I'm just a hater.
Absolutely.
Maybe I just sip on haterade. Like maybe this Red Bull is just actually haterade.
That's
I'm
you.
not shooting anyone.
That's you.
This is a soundboard. I am not shooting anyone, especially not in this 2023 climate.
I think that I understand where it comes from. And explain your take. Like, I think that's the best thing. Explain what you were saying.
I just think
because it doesn't specifically go towards Dante and what happened.
We care way too much about the cool kids on stage. We really do. And if they don't make the music, it's not cool enough. Because there's in this state alone, there's hundreds to thousands of good Christian music songwriters who have dope songs that nobody recognizes because it's their name. Their name is not in there. And if you gave that song to Mr. BOWE, everybody, oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, and it's like, stop idolizing the fact that it came out of his mouth and just recognize good stuff. I have no problem with recognizing good stuff, but we all get a little too cool and a little too okay with being like, this worship leader is the best. He's so amazing. Just say he's freaking good at what he does and just be done with it. Like, I don't like, why do we gotta get on the line of idolization with all this stuff?
I think that...
Why does Chandler Moore have to be in every freaking video? Every freaking video I watch. There's another feature. There's another feature.
I got more air horns, or more gunshots for Chandler. Those are one more for Chandler. One more. That's from Sam. I think that the reality of marketing, content, how the world works, you have people.
Should the church work that way?
Let me finish. You have people influencing.
I'm ornery, bro.
That was a gunshot for me. Jeez. I'm like, chill. You have people that are influencing, and their job is to influence other people.
Mm-hmm.
People follow people. Culture will follow people.
Uh-huh.
It's the age-old argument that I have in marketing when I come across a company and we're consulting and they are saying, we want the organization to be the forefront, right? Mm-hmm. And this isn't personal because we've had these conversations with churches. I do think it's somewhat different, but just in like a secular company outside of the church, you have people that are always complaining to me, how do we get recognition? How do we get our name out there? What's the best plan for marketing? And if you look at the most successful marketing techniques, you have influencers. The old school term for an influencer was like what they would do with the athletes in commercials, right? Endorsers, or getting an endorsement. That has flourished and progressed to social media figures that have created whole brands off of that. Now I say that to sell music and to influence people in music, you have to have these platforms where it is very self-centered to accomplish the goal of putting out impactful music. Now, my answer to, there's a lot of great songwriters, there's a lot of other people that aren't as loud, right? That aren't as out there with who they are, their personality, the way that they fit in culture, where those people don't have the gift and the talent that these people do. There's a person that's
a gunshot. That's not true.
There's people, you feel free. There's people that are really good at writing songs that are not good at performing those songs.
Well, sure.
There's people that are really, really good at writing articles that might not necessarily be the best on video. There's people behind other people. Everybody has a role. So I'll go back to the company aspect, right?
Okay.
You have companies that are everybody's everything and everybody's everybody, but the reality is people follow that guy. People follow that girl. I am here because they're here. I will follow your cause, right? I will follow your company because John Elway told me to, and I agree and align with John Elway.
That's my point. So that's a great analogy because when we take a Gatorade, right? Like, it's a great analogy because when you take a Gatorade, why do we buy the Gatorade? Not because
it's delicious.
Okay, whatever. You think the Gatorade's good. But when you're 13, why did you buy the Gatorade?
Because Michael Jordan had Gatorade.
Because Michael Jordan had Gatorade on the court and he's like, wow. And that's why you bought the Gatorade. That's
my whole point, by the way.
I don't have a problem with that. Here's my problem. When Christians take the same concept, but out of the other side of their ugly mouth, they say, oh, God gets all the glory. Bull crap. Look at what all the glory you take and look at what you're leading them to. You don't lead them to another encounter with God. You lead them to another song that you made.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I hear from God. I'm making a product to support my life and to impact and change lives. I want you to have more of that.
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with that?
Listen, here's the thing. Instead of being Chandler Moore, the cool guy, I wish Chandler Moore would come out and say, go support your local worship pastor.
Okay. But that's not
Go to your church and be a part of
That's not his audience, man.
I don't know, man.
That's not his.
Maybe I'm
no,
merging
don't do
two
that.
realms.
You have no.
Maybe I'm merging.
This
two
is
realms.
good dialogue. I'm just challenging you on the dialogue. So stand that. But I'm saying you have a industry that's called Christian music. That's a part of the beast industry.
But
that's called
who do
music.
they make money in the name of?
Their living and their family. I love you. Yes, the subject matter is God, but
does that not matter?
They have a job like you have a job. They have a job, man.
Bro.
They go to work. When they're making this music, that's their job.
Oh, 100%.
We can't separate because that's their job. Now they have this expectation.
I'm not saying they should not make money. I'm not saying that they should not be honored. What I'm saying is there's a line that gets crossed where they can talk about God all day, but they receive idolization and they love it.
Wouldn't you?
I really don't give two craps about who recognizes
If you
me.
do really good at your job, right? Because being recognized is their job. Someone came with you and said, Sam, man, you're really good at what you're doing.
Recognition is good. Idolization is not.
But that's the hard part. I agree. Here's the
Like
dangerous road.
Like
Here's
a
the
great
dangerous road you're
lyricist
going
said.
down. Here's the dangerous road you're going down because you're not accounting the fact that what these dudes do outside of what we see. You're not accounting that.
Sure.
So these dudes could be the most like philanthropic
that's their
people
choice.
of all time.
That's their choice. They choose what they put out there.
Do you have your giving statements for the last 6 months posted
Sure,
on social?
if you want them.
Would you if you were a
If you
social
want
media influencer?
I give 10% of my yearly.
So DM
I
one of those
take
dudes.
the Old Testament road, and I give 10% of mine, and then I give up to 5% of missions.
That's a good shot right there.
I am not ashamed.
So I
Hold on. How did we? That's funny. How did we get from all that to do you have your giving statements?
you brought it. You like gave me. I was just asking, bro. No, because my point is, ask these guys then. Just like you said.
I wish I
would.
could get the airtime, bro.
Not even
Dante,
that.
Bo, I'll give you my cell phone number. Email me, sam@lighthouseChurch.tv.
We chopping this up. I'm atting him.
Please.
I'm atting him.
Email me. I'd love to have a conversation. I love Chandler Moore. Hit me up. Especially Brandon Lake. I want to get inside that guy's head. Especially with this whole...
Why do you hate on Brandon Lake?
No, I don't hate him. I want to get inside his mind with the whole YouTube series.
Bro, it's genius. What do you mean?
No, it's... Do you see that? I wish we had like... Can you post edit this and put smoke in my ears?
Just
I know
smoke?
you're not. He hates post editing.
That's how you feel right now. Give me your 30-second synopsis on your beef with Brandon Lake and his YouTube channel.
Well, I'm going to just come out and say it. My first issue is I saw this video from Elevation where Brandon Lake, during a worship night, decided to jump off stage and stage dive. So type in Brandon Lake stage diving.
And continue to...
Secondly, we're going to pull this video up. Secondly, I cannot help but feel as though his tight braided cornrows are appropriated. And it is appropriation. So that's where I'm at with this. Let's show this video. Let's show this clip.
And there's a dude reacting to it.
My man jumps all the way off into a crowd, into a worship scene. What's good, Brandon Lake?
This is the saying you're again is from the devil.
A shout out to this dude.
I'm not saying it's from the devil. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I'm turning him down. What's wrong with that?
I'm such a sick worship leader. Catch me.
That's so cool.
And this was before he appropriated. His hair was still down. I have no problem saying it.
I didn't say it. The black dude didn't even say it. That's funny. So what's your beef with Brandon, Mr.? Sir Lake, as
I just think he knows everybody likes him and he's about himself. Let's just say I've been around a few leaders who know what it's like to be like, oh, I'm about myself. And I think I can see some of the signs.
Let's watch some of this.
Many of you may know me as a musician, an artist, or a songwriter, but more importantly, I'm a husband and a father. This is the first real behind-the-scenes
tactics of like how you get people to be sentimental with you.
Oh, dang, he got the ad. Hold on. He got the ad right there. This is why
I told you, this man does not have just like one cameraman.
He's got the ad.
My man's got a studio set up.
YouTube exclusive?
There you go.
So he's, okay, let's break down what that means real quick.
Yeah, you go ahead.
And this is your defense. This is your defense. So someone has advertisement, right? Brought to you by Better Health. Actually, that's sponsorship. That's not even an advertisement.
Yeah, that's
sponsorship. So that means that for this series, there was a run on the series, and there was a run on the series, and they were probably some sort of exchange of currency or something,
crypto, maybe. Cash.
Or Better Health, that's
or he's getting counseling sessions.
So there's some sort of currency, some sort of exchange for this 6-episode run.
Sure.
And then when it's a YouTube exclusive, there's also, that's a sponsorship.
Ad revenue.
Right? That's not advertisement. There's not advertising. That's a sponsorship. There's a difference, right? So a YouTube exclusive means that there's more fronted cash for a series run.
So we buy the Gatorade.
Exactly.
Because Brandon Lake's dumping it down his throat.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was to this level. Like, that's a big deal when you have two sponsorships, right? Because YouTube's saying, hey, only put it on our platform, right?
Yep.
Exclusive, that means that we'll give you something. And then Better Help is saying, we'll also sponsor. So that's pretty legit.
Family better.
This is episode 6.
Wow.
Stunting with the Tesla. Let's go.
The murdered Tesla, bro.
That's nice, though.
No, it's nice. It's $150,000.
So far, I've seen one camera.
It doesn't matter. No.
Does he go in the studio?
I'm sure he does.
No, this is what church is this?
Oh, this is his Miracle Nights tour.
Legit. Micah, our music director, is my music director at church, and I've been friends with him for forever. David Whitworth, awesome. I've played with Bethel.
That's your boy.
David Whitworth.
Andy helped me produce my very first solo record years and years and years.
So the content of this is a vlog, right?
And,
yeah, basically. A video log.
I got the jitterbugs.
This is cool.
Each and every one of you, because every one
Mom
of
and
you
Dad
is
right
so
there.
valuable
That's awesome.
in making
No, they're dope videos. They're dope videos. Oh, you got David Curran back there playing bass.
Testimonies I've been getting back left people better than they came in. That was my biggest goal in my prayers, that everybody that walked in would leave better than they came.
This is awesome, bro.
I don't
set the
hate
stage
these things.
for
Why you
God
hate
to show
I
up.
don't
What's
hate
up?
these things.
This is great.
I hate
That's
the
why this is
monetization
worth
of
it.
it.
That's why Miracle Nights.
my song. House of Miracles?
Because
Oh,
he's
that's
worthy
another
of
bone
our
I have to
worship.
take. Turn this off.
Hold on. I want to see a little more. Hold on.
This is a legitimate argument that I have something to stay on.
Is this gratitude?
You have a lion inside of you, buddy.
Get up there.
Let me keep drinking my haterade. Do you wish we played this at church?
I wish we played this at church. Okay.
Now with some recent changes, we might be able to. So, anywho, listen.
So what's going on? We will look back at this moment and be like, yo, remember that day?
So listen. So here's my real bone to pick. You got to pull this up. TWXEW, Torrin Wells, and...
Oh, I got that already.
And
I already got you.
So this is my bone to pick. Okay, play it up into the chorus.
This is a good song.
No doubt. I have a bone to pick, though.
Do you like how I already had it ready?
Well, I knew you would because we talked about it. You were like, oh, this song came out.
This song sounds amazing.
Everything happens for a reason, but you don't know what you don't know.
I gotta put some subtitles on.
And you'll never have peace if you don't let go of tomorrow. Cause it ain't even fate till your plan falls apart.
Come on.
But you still choose to follow.
Come on.
If it doesn't make sense
Right now.
it will when it's over.
No, keep playing.
Okay. Wait. Everything's good so far.
It's okay.
We're doing this for the YouTube algorithm. Everything's good so far.
I could have a fight on one of those lyrics, but let's just keep moving because there's really only one that really I was like.
There will be joy.
Christian cheat codes is this chorus, by the way.
One, there will be fun.
Christian cheat codes.
Yeah.
In the morning.
No, I think it pedals. Yeah, it goes 5. Yep.
There will be joy.
6.
4.
What key is this?
If it's not good, then he's not done. No,
What kind of line is that?
Hold on. If it's not good, then it's not good.
B. C sharp minor. A. Okay. So what line is that? Well, you tell me. You tell me what you hear. Let's start with
Let's
this.
remix it. Hold on, let me remix it because I got to hear context.
if it's not good, then he's not done. No, he's not done with it yet.
Okay. So before we even get into this.
Okay.
Before I even start spewing my opinion.
Okay. Tell me.
Let me hear the implication of what you just heard in that line.
If he's not good, let's see again. Hold on. Let me back it up. If it's not good, then he's not done.
He's not done with it yet.
Good, then he's not done.
No, he's not done with it yet.
What do you hear in that?
That's a good question. Hold on, one more time. If things aren't good, then he's not done moving. That's what I hear. There's hope, there's promise, there's joy in the morning, there's more in the time of...
You ever pray for somebody's sickness to be healed and then they die?
I know where this is going. I know this is going.
Huh?
I know where this is going.
Huh?
We've had this talk before.
When you sing that line, if you do not have a good... So here's what I'll say. If you have a good theology that understands that what that means is that at the end of the day, there is the other side of heaven. And so we have the belief of the here and not yet and miracles are real, but also sometimes your miracle is in heaven. If you don't have that theology, that line messes you up. And if you sing that in your church, you just told somebody that if something is not good yet, then God didn't do it. So, give me an air horn, give me something, because here's what I'm telling you right now is you have to think about the implications of what you sing in your church. It's a good song. I'm not gonna defeat that. I'm not gonna put that down. But bro,
okay, my rebuttal. This is mine.
Have your rebuttal.
This is mine.
Please.
Bruh.
Okay. Here's the problem. Though you are right. Though you are right.
Okay.
Sam. I've heard this song 3 times now. This is the 3rd.
And you never thought of it.
Nope.
But here's what I will say. Even though you didn't think of it, you still sang it over yourself.
Didn't even sing it over myself. I just listened to a great song.
It still washed over you, bro. Hey, shout out to your boy Brian Houston. Shout out to your boy Brian
Why
Houston.
is it
real
my
quick.
boy?
It's your boy Brian Houston.
No,
it's your boy, bro.
Nope.
So listen.
Nope.
So shout out to Brian Houston.
Nope.
He said this on GMA one time, okay? So he said this on GMA one time. Let me talk, bro.
Sorry, I had to get my house on drops.
Yeah. So GMA, Brian Houston gets on an interview, says some stuff I probably disagree with, but he says one thing that I go, oh, that's interesting. And he said, music is the only mode by which people can enter your soul without permission.
Okay. What does that mean? Break that down.
Meaning, when melody created by the Lord, not just like, oh, is your melody good? Just in general, the Lord created us humans. We have melody because God, even scripture says, the Lord is singing melodies over us. God created music. God created melody. We are just craftsmen of what he gives us. And when we have melody and we put words to it, those words surpass our brain in a way that just goes, ooh, that hit me. I have emotions. I have feelings.
Okay.
And so even though you didn't sing that, even if you did sing it, even if you didn't, there is implications to those lines that if your brain does not understand, you will form a belief off of that line, even though you didn't sing it. You will form a thought process, and that's the same thing I did with Jireh, with I'll never be more loved than I am right now. It doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. Those lines can implicate something if you do not have a robust understanding.
Sure. Who is this marketed to?
Church people. And do you think church people are the most educated?
No. But you have to account for a level of discernment, specifically for me, right? Because the way that I interpret it, go back 2 minutes, the way that I interpreted this was different from your implications, right? So again, that's why I say two things can be true, because yes, everything, like I can't refute what you're saying. Absolutely. I will always have this stance. It's the same stance of Jireh. Same, it's like the same episode, right? There has to be an account for interpretation and creativity. There has to be. Because
where is this song gonna land?
Wherever it lands, this is a body of, like, the writers of this song, and it's Elevation too, right? I think that with their music, this music is designed for a specific set of people, good or bad.
Yeah.
It's designed for that person that needs hope, that person that needs joy. They need to be uplifted. So them hearing these lyrics, that's what that gives to them. To the other mature Christian, then the interpretation creatively, they're leaving open. Hey, what do you think this means? What do you think this is saying, right? So sometimes you can say something, right, and mean something else. Again, me listening to that, I'm like,
that's scripture, bro. I'm not defaulting. And here's the problem. I don't have a problem with that lyric in my theological understanding of here and then heaven. But here's what, just back to what you said. There's a certain group that's going to get this song. And most likely what's going to happen is somebody who's struggling and going through suffering, whether it's with other people in their life, whether it's their finances, whether it's life in general. That line is going to go, oh, you've got to listen to this, because if it's not done, if it's not good, he's not done with it yet. And some of those people are going to hold on to those lyrics and see that God is still okay with the fact that you're struggling.
But that doesn't mean he's.
But they don't have the aspect of going, what I might struggle here with on earth will be redeemed in heaven. They might read this line as what I said in Jireh, a momentary line, that this will be fixed and be good within my time. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a lineage issue. Sometimes there's things that right now are being redeemed in my life that my father prayed for.
Sure.
And he probably would have held on to that line like, this is going to get fixed for me. But he's seeing it 28 years down the road.
I just can't do it. I can't let a lyric line in a song dictate someone's whole theology.
No. I'm not dictating.
I can't do it.
I'm not dictating the whole theology. What I'm saying is,
it's so extreme. It's just 2 lines.
But here's the thing. So I'm not saying for you this is an implication.
I'm not saying for me either. I'm not saying for the 6-year Christian or
me neither. But who does Elevation grab? The new young convert. And so there's a thought process that they're not sitting there going, we should probably explain this.
But who explains?
Because even Stephen, can you even admit that Stephen Furtick on stage makes some outlandish comments that without explanation you could go, that might be heretical?
There's a whole video that we had planned before to test this. This might kill us one day, but I will show y'all. There's a whole video that's called Elevation Heresy. So
let's watch it just real quick, because this is kind of getting to our point.
Oh, where's it at? I don't know if I have pulled up. I think I might have got rid of it. But no. Again, And I think here's the deal, because we're not going to agree on this. Yeah, we got rid of it. We're not going to agree on this.
This is a scope issue. I will say that. My brain has to think about me being a worship pastor.
Yes, and you have to think. I think some Christians struggle with, right or wrong, some Christians struggle with the process of how people are on board into this belief. Like, there's a roadmap. Mm-hmm. For more, I think Jesus will come in and like save you, right? But there's an industry, there's money behind that industry, and then there's a roadmap which they get people and funnel people through, right? And so if we want to go deeper, we could talk about that. But I look at Elevation as, and Furtick even says it, they're the church that's for new people. Right there, there's a local church and that's around us that I won't name. That's the same approach, right? It's that type of church. So when I listen to these lyrics of a decent song, right, and I I break it down, and I'm like, hey, I want to enjoy the song. I can see why they're doing what they're doing, and I understand you are 1,000% right. I love our podcast. That's why it exists, because one day somehow that new believer 2 years in will find this, and then they'll be matured to exactly what they're listening to. I think that in the grand scheme of everything, that line, if that makes somebody a Christian and they believe in Jesus, that's their goal. And they're being very creative and colorful with lyric content and how they're writing these songs. And it's up to interpretation.
I can get on board with that, because Paul was clear that there's a time where you do drink on spiritual milk, but there also is a time where you need to eat the meat and mature. And I guess my brain more thinks about how most Christians have been sucking on a bottle of milk for
absolutely
too long. That's where I struggle. And yeah,
I agree. Anywho, you're saying, hey, spiritual maturity is a given, and I'm like, bro, let's just chill real quick for this just one song, because this song sounds cool, and it ain't even that good of a song.
Just one song?
It's not even that good of a song. I mean, like, let's be honest.
It's okay.
It's okay. Like,
when we started this thing, you were like, this song's great.
It's a good.
Now you're going, it's okay.
It wasn't Gyra. I'll fight for Gyra. I'm like, you can have this.
You will fight for Gyra.
You can have this. Like,
I'll tell you one song that was good was "Wait on You."
Every song on that album, not every song, most of them. This made me laugh. You'll know why. The pedal.
But see, that's great.
You know it's funny. The funny thing about these songs is, you see, like, this is why I like these songs, because you're going to have every church sing it. It's the simple chords.
And that's where I say there's danger. See, that's where we're going to let's go. So with that, we're going to go. I ruined a song for you. I hope you still listen to it.
Which one?
But this song. But with a song I would not feed your church this is an example, but I'm going to have Aaron, to end this podcast, I'm going to have Aaron show you a song that I would feed your church. And it's a man named John Reddick, and he wrote a song with a couple of different people, especially one of them is Matt Mayer, do the Church of the City version, and this is God turning it around, and this is just a great statement of belief and faith, and my God, it's a man of honey. Man's voice is honey.
Okay.
And you know what? I necessarily shouldn't like this song by my own standards.
Oh, you got the upright piano leading? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Leading from?
Tell me why this man looks like Jamie Foxx's Christian cousin.
A little bit. A little bit. Are you going to sing this song?
We sing it this Sunday.
Okay. I like it.
A little bit of organ back there.
I hear that. Got that D pattern shaped up on the guitar.
And then you go ahead and you proclaim.
I like that. That's nice.
Nice fall down. Nice pickup. Fall down.
What's the chords on there?
It's got to be 4 or 5, 6, 5, 4, something like that. Okay, so take me to the bridge.
So bring it in a little more.
Get to the bridge.
He is up to something. Okay.
Let's go sing right now. He's healing someone. He's saving someone. God is doing something right now. Right now.
I like this.
It's a great song.
That's really nice.
It's a great song. You can sing that bridge and that chorus.
Amp it, yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
What you know about it, bro?
They got a choir in there? Or is that the crowd?
I think this crowd. I don't see a choir.
Overdub choir?
Overdub, probably.
That's nice. So that is God Turn It Around.
God Turn It Around.
John
John Reddick performed live at Church of the City, where Mr. Chris McClarney.
Oh, that's my guy.
Worship
when
pastor.
you move. That's my guy.
Hallelujah. Let's talk about the simplest. Let's talk about the simplest lyric ever. I was a prisoner. Now I'm not.
Chris McClarney.
Okay.
Is he still with Jesus Culture?
I think he still hangs around. I don't know.
How does that?
I don't even hear much about Jesus Culture anymore.
Me neither. To end this, how does that work?
I think Jesus Culture is a label, right? Are they not a label?
Are they under Bethel?
No.
They're their own?
They're definitely not.
Are they totally separate?
They're a church now.
Oh, yeah, they do have a church, don't they?
Bro, they're up in Sacramento, Banning Leapshire. One of your boys, you know? So, anywho. Here's what we're going to tell you right here. We're going to go get therapy.
We're at 58.
Maybe one day, I'm going to go get therapy.
This is YouTube exclusive?
Maybe BetterHelp can sponsor us. Maybe get a YouTube exclusive. Hey, at Brandon Lake, can I get a BetterHelp subscription or something like that? But Aaron, I had a great time with you today. We had some good conversation.
Yeah, we did. I like this. I'm always like,
are we doing the right thing?
No, I'm just like, can we really fill an hour? And I'm like, we could go for like 2 hours.
Bro, we could go for a while. People don't need to hear that.
I got topics that we didn't talk about. So until next time.
Bro. What's a topic we can look forward to?
Metaverse Church, number 1.
Oh my.
We're going to talk about that.
I will spit.
There's a dude.
Oh, that's like a theological issue for me.
There's a dude in the grocery stores that is praying over egg prices. We're going to talk about that.
Can we just say something? I did see that clip, and I just have to say what is so funny is when he says they had to buy a new building, and he says it's a metaverse, just stack people.
He's like, it's a metaverse, just stack people.
You don't feel pain.
And then we're going to check out the new David Funk, Bethel song, Beauty, which is pretty good. And I want to get your breakdown.
Which is dope.
And then we'll look at some new music. I think there's some, I think Hillsong had something on a live stream that I was listening to that we can listen to, a new song.
And Elevation's got new music.
Do they have new music coming out?
Call on the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got some people who work there. They said they just recorded a live album.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are they just doing this in secret, or we don't live in North Carolina, so we don't know?
No, yeah, I think you just got to know the people.
Or North, is it Virginia? Where are they at? Virginia?
No, they're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, yeah, okay.
What is it, Bellevue or
Ballantyne? That's their campus name.
Ballantyne.
All right, man, we're signing off.
Well, we thank you for joining us today. Like I said, we're going to get some therapy, and I think head on down to Elevation Church and get some education.
Can you pray for us, Sam?
No.
You don't want to pray to him.
Jesus Christ, almighty name, we pray. May his face shine upon you. Amen. Pow, pow, pow.